So here's a big one. This is shelf number 4, tier number 4. And it's got a lot of stuff on it, a lot of different things. It is not necessarily a catch-all. It's just things that I just love. Star Wars, Boba Fett, Grimlock, the Venture Brothers, Golden Girls, Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. It's just a hodgepodge. It's my favorite kind of thing. So of course we have Sophia. Pop vinyl. I don't like pop vinyls. And I know that that's weird to say because I have a couple of them. However, they're just aesthetically not pleasing at all. But I love the Golden Girls. So I had to have the collection of them. And along with Sophia, the pop vinyl is the better Sophia from NECA. She is in this wonderful blue dress. She's got her cheesecake and she's got her handbag. And she's just ready to go. Estelle Getty as Sophia. This is really cool. And you know what? I don't even need to show you the back of this thing because I've got the complete collection. And we're going to look. So pop vinyl number 2, it's Rose. I mean, not much more to say to that. They are in an order. So Sophia's 29, this is 28. And it's her in her blue dress. And, again, I don't have to show you this because I've already got it. So, and then we have from NECA as well. There she is. Betty White. A beautiful blue dress. Look at that smile. She doesn't have any kind of accessories, other than the dress. I don't know if you need more than the dress, really. But yeah, there is Betty White as Rose. Aw. This is a really intimidating shelf for me because there's just so much variety. So I'm trying to get through them as quickly as possible so that but to tell you, what things are, I don't want to, leave anything out. And I want to be thorough, but there's just so much here. So here is Rue McClanahan as Blanche in this beautiful little red blouse and pants. Those earrings and that lipstick. The other two don't have mouths, but she has lipstick because, well, if you watch the Golden Girls, you know. So here she is as a NECA figure. Rue McClanahan. Star of stage, screen, and so many other things. That's a wonderful likeness of her. And she, again, doesn't seem to come with anything except that pretty smile. Here is B. Arthur as Dorothy Spornak. And she is very cross with you and is about to say something very witty. I love the purple eyeshadow. She's also the reason I wear sweaters, I think. I loved her sweaters. But there she is in pop vinyl form. And here she is in NECA form. No, really. That's her. That's her in NECA form. Can't you tell the hair? No? The bulge? You can't tell? That's B. Arthur? I mean, come on. All right. Okay, so here's B. Arthur as Dorothy in this wonderful robe. I wonder why they chose to put her in a robe. Just look at that. Her face she just looks so stunning. I've always been a fan of B. Arthur. I think that she's a wonderful comedian and just a wonderful actress. Okay, so you got me. So this is Jareth from Labyrinth, from the Dance Magic Dance scene. I have a big soft spot for the movie Labyrinth, Jim Henson in general, but this is a McFarlane Toys release, and it's just the sculpt and the hair and the clothing. I mean, that's not cloth. That's molded plastic. Just absolutely fantastic. I'm a fan of David Bowie anyway, but he was such a great actor. I wish he would have done more stuff. But yeah, his music's obviously enough and amazing. So, but yeah, so this is Jareth from Labyrinth at McFarlane Toys. I am a big fan of Stitch, and I've said that many times. I am also a huge fan of Toothless. Look at that adorableness. These were in Toys R Us, and I just had to have them. I mean, look at these eyes. And there he is with his little flag on his tail, and then this one is him without the flag on his tail because the guy gets his tail hurt, and then Hiccup gets his foot hurt. More than just hurt, I guess. And so they're very much alike in that way. But yeah, these are just adorable. They're just the cutest little Toothless. The Night Fury. Aww. So I'm going to get to him because he keeps falling over because his feet aren't that steady. But this is Boba Fett from A Star War. Get his feet down here. So, I mean, he's 1998. There you go, 1998, Lucasfilms. There's a story behind this one, and it's mainly the reason that I keep it out. In 1999, October of 1999, my apartment burned to the ground while I was at work. I lost several figures and things in boxes because of the fire. You've seen a couple of things that were saved and rescued, and some that maybe even benefited a little bit from the fire, which is really weird to say, but it's honestly the truth. And unfortunately, I lost this Boba Fett. I had one just like it, and it just burned up and was just a little shriveled wreck. My parents, my father in particular, found the exact same Boba Fett and bought him for me for Christmas that year. And it was a very emotional... 1999 was a very emotional year anyway. And then October happened, and it was just... It was, oh God, it was just so bad. But I really loved this because I love the fabric, and then the Mandalorian armor, and then he's got his jetpack, and then this missile. Bing! That's over there now. But yeah, so he's got his flamethrower, and I think it was a grappling hook maybe. Yeah, but yeah, he doesn't stand up very well. His ankles are great and very tight. It's just he's a very heavy figure. So he's prone to falling over. That's why I have him leaning up against stuff on the shelf. Let's do this last pop vinyl here. This is, of course, Mirror Spock holding his phaser. And you can tell he's evil because he has a beard. I get this from Christmas from one of my nephews, and I like I said, I'm really not into pop vinyls, but it's Spock and it's Star Trek, and it came from one of my nephews, and so I just, I keep it out on display. So I'm going to show you this, but I'm not going to transform it because it is what we think Transformers were in the 80s, and obviously we're not. Look how intricate this is. This is, of course, Grimlock. Look, he's even got a little laser fire breath thing. The head just moves perfectly. It's on a ratchet. He's got claws that move, independent little claws, so he can, he can be rude to Grimlock if he wants to be. And these are his hands. And then these are part of his legs. I mean, it is just such an intricate figure. It is what we thought Transformers were back in the 90s and 80s. And this is basically that in spades. And maybe at the end of the video, I'll sit down and transform it. But he is just so involved and takes all of the instructions. He also comes with this really cool sword. But yeah, I saw him out of box at a toy fair. And I'm like, that is so cool. And they were always very expensive. But because the box had been destroyed, I think he was like $30 or $40. But he's just so intricate. And his joints are so stiff. And yeah, he's just really cool. And I think his head is... Oh, his head's under here probably. Because this splits... you know what? I'm not going to get into it. Because we will be here all day. So this one is also another intricate one to transform, but this is a transformer. It is actually Hound from the Transformers. This is a Binaltech Takahara transformer. And they had a whole... I have a couple more. It'll be on the shelf below this. But they did a couple of Transformers that I absolutely love and enjoy as actual physical cars. And this one, again, pretty intricate to transform. It would probably take me a good solid 15 minutes with the instructions to get through it. But yeah, so it's a Jeep. It's a Jeep Wrangler. And they did two of these. They did one in green, which was Hound. And then they did one in yellow, which was supposed to be Swindle. And that was Decepticon, which was really strange because I don't remember a Jeep Decepticon. But yeah, these tires are rubber. He's got shocks. He's got an engine in here that you can kind of look at. Boom. Look at that. More or less. Autobot, more or less. Engine right there. Autobot symbol on the hood. Yeah, but again, you know, maybe at the end of the video, at some point... Oh, and the door even opens. I think the door opens, doesn't it? I know it's hinged. Oh, it opens like that. So, I kind of open it like that. But these are very intricate to transform. So maybe at the end we'll do a little... Here they are as they are transformed. So here we have the Venture Brothers figures that I've gotten. I bought these in the hope that I would get them autographed. I did get Dana Snyder's autograph, but Patrick Warburton unfortunately canceled his appearance here in Columbus. And then Doc Hammer, I don't really think he's ever done an appearance at a Comic-Con, and I really don't expect him to. But it would be really nice, because Shore Leave, he's based on the G.I. Joe character Shipwreck, but very gay character. And, of course, he is one-time partner of The Alchemist, played by Dana Snyder. I got to meet Dana Snyder. Very nice man. Very funny, always on. If you know what that means. Always being funny. Always having a good time, it seems like. So, very cool guy. I was very pleased to meet him. And then, of course, Brooke Sampson. I can't do it like Molotov does. There's Molotov right there. But Patrick Warburton... Amazing voice, amazing recognizable, you know, both of these guys, amazing recognizable voices, but so versatile with those voices, you know. It's like John H. Benjamin, you know, just, yes, his voice is very recognizable, but, you know, the difference between his characters is still there. So definitely wanted to meet Patrick. Hopefully he'll be back around at some point here in Columbus and I can get this signed. But, you know, and then Doc Hammer, who voices Shore Leave, I don't know if he'll ever tour. But yeah, these are some of my favorite characters that I was able to get. Because right now, Biff Bang Pow's not put these out for a while. And they are very collectible. I mean, look at all these. If I had my way, I would have all of these. I just would. But they're very, very expensive. And some of them are pretty rare. It's a very limited release back in 2014 and 2013. So, but yeah, I mean, look at all those guys. They're awesome. And they've got a movie coming out. Maybe they'll re-release some when the movie comes out. That would be really cool. But these are my Venture Brothers, Shore Leave, Brock Sampson, and The Alchemist. And now, I'm going to get my duster out and we're going to go clean off because, I mean, look at that. Brock is just dirty. And, I mean, they're all dirty. I mean, look at that. Gross.